Today we got another powerful presentation. We're gonna be dealing with the Bible, looking at Egypt through the Bible, using the Bible as a medium to teach the truth about ancient Egypt, Africa, Ethiopia, and this is very critical. This particular lesson here we dealing with Abraham. You know, these are supposed to be the men of God. They're supposed to be prophets and things of this nature. But many of them biblical prophets and kings were some of the lowliest people in all the Bible. Some of the lowliest people in all of the Bible. And we're gonna make sure we go over the biographies of these prophets, these kings, and make this aware to the people. Abraham coming into Egypt, nobody told him to come in, but he came in and famine. He's starving. Had to come in, brought his whatever, however many peoples in his entourage, his wife, and things of that nature. And what happened is when they come into Egypt, Abraham tells his wife, they're gonna look at you, they're gonna see that you're fair, they're gonna see that you're beautiful, and Pharaoh gonna want you. You see what I'm saying? Even though she couldn't have children until she was 100 years old, I don't know, what it is, I don't know what it is that he saw. But God had to intervene on that woman. She had a baby at 100 years old, so I don't know what he saw. But anyway, he tells his wife, who is actually his half sister, Sarah, later to become Sarah. When they ask you, "Is you my wife?" You tell them no. Tell them you my sister. But in reality, she was his half sister. But anyway, uh, and so some of Pharaoh's men saw Sarai, and they say, "You know what? Is this your wife and man, or this your husband?" And they denied it. They clearly denied that they was married. And so what happens is the men take Abraham's wife, and I don't he didn't consummate anything with her, but I guess he wanted to be with the woman. And so God comes to Abraham. No, he comes to Pharaoh. And he said, "Well, what is you doing with this man?" Nah, that's weird, because God talked to Pharaoh. Yeah, he talked to him. Matter of fact, let me get that up there. Let me Yeah, let's get in. Let's get this. So that was Genesis 12, 10 through 20. Okay. And so this was very early in his life. He was still Abram. He wasn't even Abraham. Okay. And he wasn't even Abraham. And so let me see if I can get the whole. I need the whole. I need the whole chapter. I tell you what, let me put it down here. Let me get it out here, y'all. Okay, here we go. So here we go. We're in the house, y'all. If y'all in the house, we talking about lying Abraham. He ain't even Abraham. Let me quit saying he's Abram. He ain't even Abraham yet. He ain't met with Melchizedek yet. So He wasn't initiated yet. Okay, he wasn't initiated yet. So Genesis 12:10 through 20, if y'all want to join in with the general. And it says, now there was famine in the land. So they starving, Abram and his entourage, and they starving. Okay, they starving out there. And so now there was a famine in the land, and Abram went down to Egypt to live there for a while because the famine was severe. So now here we go. We showing you where they have to come into Egypt. Now, did nobody call you? You could have went to Mesopotamia. You could have went to Chaldea. You could have went anywhere in the area that you wanted to. But you chose to come into Egypt. And it says, as he was about to enter Egypt, he said to his wife, Sarai, I know what a beautiful woman you are. When the Egyptians see you, they will say, this is his wife. Then they will kill me, but will let you live. Say you are my sister, so that I will be treated well for your sake, and my life will be spared because of you. Okay, so right there, they got this concept that the Egyptians just gonna up and kill the man, just gonna kill the man for his wife and things of that nature, which is erroneous. This is erroneous garbage that they putting out here on Africa. This is erroneous because this is their nature, really. And when you look at the real biography of all these prophets and kings of the Israelites, you will see that's truly their nature. Okay. Then they will kill me, but let you live. Say you are my sister, so that I will be treated well for your sake, and my life will be spared because of you. When Abram came to Egypt, the Egyptians saw that Sarai was a very beautiful woman. And when Pharaoh's officials saw her, they praised her to Pharaoh, and she was taken unto his palace. Okay, he treated Abram. Listen to this now. He treated Abram well for her sake. Treated him well. Meaning, he gave him some jewels. He gave him some sheep. Gave him some herds and things of that nature. And Abram acquired sheep and cattle, male and female donkeys, male and female servants, and camels. So here it is. He talking about the man gonna kill him and all of that. Talking about they was gonna kill the man and all of that. And the Pharaoh then gave him a purse, gave him, animals and things of that nature, gave him some money. But the Lord inflicted, serious diseases on Pharaoh and his household because of Abram's wife, Sarai. So listen, this when the Pharaoh gonna check Abram. Like, man, you lied to me. But see, the thing is, they want to put it out there that the nature of African people, the Pharaoh, is an evil man. But he's the most logical. He didn't just because they didn't lie and said that's his sister. So the man okay, that's your sister. I'm gonna give you, and I'm gonna give you wealth. She gonna get married, which is the rightful thing to do. And you get wealth. That's what he did for the man. So the God that inflicted Pharaoh with serious diseases and on his household because of Abram's wife Sarai. So Pharaoh summoned Abram, and he checked him. He said, "What have you done to me?" This is what he said. "What have you done to me?" Listen, he checked him for lying because it's Abram's nature to lie. So he said, "Why didn't you tell me she was your wife?" See, now he going in there with the nature that these people gonna kidnap his wife, kill him, and ain't nothing like that even happened. They didn't lie and told the Pharaoh that that's his sister. So I mean, obviously he assumed that she ain't married. Well, she's open. You know, she's a free woman, so he can approach her. You see what I'm saying? And but you know, God didn't put diseases on the man, and so obviously he know he done been cursed. And so he come to Abram. He's like, man, what's up with you, man? Why you lying and shit? You know what I'm saying? You didn't lie and told me this was your sister and this is your wife. And he said, why did you say she is my sister so that I took her to be my wife? You see, so he checked Abraham. Abraham are lowly, and it's the way that they think about our people. You know, it was false nature. So he said, so that she could be my wife. Now then, here is your wife. Take her and go. Get your ass up out of here. That's what he said. Then Pharaoh gave orders about Abraham to his men, and they sent him on his way with his wife and everything that he had. Everything that he had. And they probably let him keep the little sheep and thing that he had gave him in the process of you know, when he took his, you know, which he thought was his sister, he gave him animals and things of that nature, even gave him servants and things of that nature. But they're just showing you, here it is, he supposed to be a prophet of God. He lying. He making up shit. He, you know, as he go. You know, and so people not even breaking this down from a psychological standpoint, seeing that the Pharaoh was the one that was morally upright. He was the one morally upright. The Pharaoh would not was not gonna kill the man if he was to say it was his sister. He wouldn't, because he was morally correct. He like, man, you lied to me, man. You know, I didn't know that was your sister. I mean, your wife. I wouldn't have never took her. That's what he said. So Abraham is a fork-tongued liar, and we want to bring that out. So when we look at all these stories in there about Egypt being all wicked and this, that, you got to take this with a grain of salt, that these are trumped up charges on our people, and they lying so they could deceive our people who the true chosen of God and where the true Holy Land is in Africa. You see, all of Africa, primarily Egypt and Cush at that time. So we most definitely want to bring that to the people. Let me drop this link in here. We got more fire. We going where no minds is going at all. So just know that. And we ain't done. We're not done. We're not done. Make sure y'all continue to tap in and get this information. All right, family. We'll be right back. Boom. Tap in.